Well, hello there. Today we are going to do the Get to Know Your Booktuber tag. I saw this over on Man with a Hat Who Reads channel. I was not tagged, but I thought this would be a fun one to do. So let's get into it right now. So the first question is, what is your channel about? Well, the obvious answer is books, but I focus mainly on horror, fantasy, and paranormal. And then I have a little bit of nonfiction and fiction sprinkled in here and there. The next question is, how old are you? I've been on this planet for several rotations around the sun and many moons. Next question is relationship status. I have a partner that I live with. We've been together for like 14 years. Next question is, did you go to college and what is your current job? I did go to college. I have a degree in hospitality management. I've had so many different jobs over the years, but I used to be a hotel manager. Then I did that for several years. And then I ended up working in marketing and did music journalism, and I worked for the Warner Music Group for a while doing marketing for them. I did a whole bunch of stuff, and now I currently I do search engine evaluation. Where are you from and where do you live now? I am from Michigan and I currently live in Michigan. What would you tell your 10-year-old self? I would tell myself, sin. Don't ever smoke cigarettes. It's stupid. I don't still smoke. I've quit for several years, but if I could go back and change one thing, I would have never started smoking cigarettes. Terrible habit. Don't do it. Tell us about your family. My mom and dad have been married for a million years. I don't know. This is such a weird question. Like, I could go so many directions with it, right? My favorite family members don't live in the state of Michigan. My one cousin, we're 10 days apart. She lives out in California and she's my absolute favorite. Kind of like if you were to say kindred spirits, like me and her always can pick up where we left off. And then honestly, my favorite uncle, he passed away when I was younger. He was from California. And the rest of my family members, I see them here and there. They're okay. Nothing too crazy. You know, we had a few weird people in our family, but it does in every family. I don't really know what to say about them. The next question. What is your favorite holiday? I would say probably Halloween. Halloween is a fun holiday. Get to dress up, eat candy, rot your teeth out, and, spooky stuff. I like spooky stuff. I like horror books. It would make sense that that'd be my favorite season. And I love the Christmas season because of all the Christmas lights. I love how Christmas lights look at night. I think they should be year-round. I think that people should just have Christmas lights on their houses year-round. And I love the people whose porches have like lights up year-round. I think it looks cool. Can we just make that normal? Christmas lights year-round on houses? I don't know, a little bit more cheery, a little bit more pleasant. What is your dream vacation? I always wanted to go to Greece and see like all the historical ruins and stuff because I have had a fascination with Greek mythology from like a super young age. And then I would love to go to Ireland. Got a place to stay. My partner, his cousin actually lives in Ireland, so maybe one day we'll get there. Who knows? What is your biggest pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve is obnoxious gum chewers. It makes me want to punch people in the face. I have to restrain myself. Maybe I have anger issues. I don't know. If you can't chew with your mouth closed, it drives me insane. The next one is, what book changed your life? I can't say that any one book changed my life. There's been defining moments and things that have happened in my life that changed my life or my path and whatnot, but I don't think a single book's ever did that. One of my absolute favorite books of all time is Magica by Clive Barker, but would I say that changed my life? I don't think so. What simple invention changed the world? Soap. I think that soap did. Wash your hands, there's no germs. It helps prevent people from having their babies die or them dying from getting infected when they're delivered. It stopped the spread of diseases. So many different things, and it's just the simplicity of soap and water. Kill them germs, baby. Favorite TV show and movies. My favorite TV show of all time is Scrubs. I'm currently rewatching it again for the 6th time. Movies, Almost Famous, The Crow, Dazed and Confused, Magnolia. I have more than that, but those are the ones that just came into my brain. Next up, describe yourself with 3 fictional characters. Oh, this is gonna be one of those questions that I probably can't answer. My brain's like, Brandon Lee and the Crow. And why do I identify with that? I don't know. It had a great musical soundtrack. I don't have an answer to this question. 3 fictional characters that I identify with. JD from Scrubs. I always felt like him and I had some weird similarities. Inner monologue going on in my brain. Yeah, I can't think of a third one. I don't know. All right, next question. Dream job. I mean, my dream job would be this. Be a booktuber, talk to you guys about books, get paid to read books. Like, that's the freaking dream. What is the first spell you would learn if magic was real? How to teleport. And then I could just teleport wherever I wanted to go. That would make going on my dream vacation a lot easier. And yeah, I wouldn't have anything packed to take with me, but you know, as long as I had some money that I could teleport with me, we'll just buy stuff. We'll go to the thrift store. We'll get some clothes to wear. It's fine. Would that be more like translocation? I don't know if the spell would be called teleportation. The translocation spell. Favorite childhood memory. I don't know if I have a single one, but when we moved out of Detroit when I was a kid, we moved out to like an area with lots of lakes. And so we grew up with a lake in my neighborhood, and I was always down at the beach like all the time and swimming, and I was a super water baby. So I think my favorite memories are probably, you know, being down at the beach. All right, favorite social media. They all suck. They're all freaking terrible. I guess Instagram, if I have to choose one. They all lost their old magic. You know, like Instagram used to be great. Now it just kind of sucks. I still spend some time on there, but I spend way less time on social media than I ever used to before because it's all kind of crappy. Like I go on there now for like, you know, spend a little bit of time, check it a couple times a day, but not much. All right, what fictional character would you like to bring to life? Like and hang out with? What do you mean bring to life? I guess Dream from Sandman. Like to hang out with him. He's pretty. Next is favorite animal. Well, if Mittens hears that I don't say cat, I'm gonna get in trouble. My favorite animal is a cat. And then my spirit animal is the owl. I know it didn't say spirit animal, but now you know. What old person behavior do you have? I love naps. Naps are my favorite. They're good for the soul, and that's definitely my old person behavior, because old people take a lot of naps. I'm a fan. The next one is hidden talent. I don't know if it's a hidden talent, but my partner thinks it is. Where most people look in the refrigerator and be like, oh, there's some celery and some condiments and this, that, and the other. I can look at an ingredient and figure out something to make out of nothing, like half the time. I'll be like, oh, well, I can make a citrus vinaigrette with this celery and, you know, we got a little bit of this that I can throw in there and make some weird kind of crunchy salad. We got some dried cranberries in the cupboard, and we got some slivered almonds and da-da-da-da-da. Like, I can always create something out of nothing with weird flavor combinations. Also, I did go to culinary school back in the day before I switched over to hospitality management, so I have a background in that, and that probably helped me in that respect for being able to do that. I don't know if that's a talent. Maybe. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I hate this question. I've always hated this question. You know, hopefully in my dream job as a professional booktuber. I don't know. I hope to have an immaculate permaculture backyard that we can just go out there and graze on all the yummy food stuff that I'm gonna grow. Like the backyard is gonna be a food garden paradise. That's what I'm looking for. You know, most of the stuff we're established, we have a house. I want my garden to be like crazy and big and awesome and like have it grow like 30% of the food that we eat and all that good stuff. Take lots of trips where we go camping because I love camping and hiking and photography. You know, I'm not looking to be a financial advisor or be a CEO of some company. Like I enjoy the life that we have currently, you know, and it is good. Next one is show an item and describe its significance. What? Ooh, I see something. So one of my good friends is a paranormal investigator, and he's been doing it for a million years. His name is John E.L. Tenney, and he gave me this painting that he did of ghosts. I wanted some of his artwork for quite some time. This was a complete surprise that he gave us this, because usually when he does the paranormal conventions, he'll bring a couple paintings that he's done, and they're all really awesome. They always sell out before the merch place even opens, so we haven't been able to get any art. And one time me and my partner went over to his house, and if you go to his house, there's a weird ritual where he has this really old weird machine where he has to shock you. it's fine. It doesn't really hurt. It's a little, and you can see like the little, it's like these weird like glass instruments. You can kind of see like the weird static electricity thing. But anyways, the one time when we went over there, he actually gave us this, and it's one of my prized possessions, and I keep it here on the shelf next to our little yoga skeleton, and yeah, and I love it. And John, currently, if you haven't heard of the What's Up Weirdo podcast, him and Jessica Napick do a podcast called What's Up Weirdo, where they talk about all kinds of strange stuff, paranormal, true crime, all kinds of like horror movies, this, that, and the other, just what's going on in their lives. And it's fun, it's very interesting, and John could talk about anything and it would be interesting. He's one of those, just such a charismatic person, and he's absolutely awesome. And so I will link to that podcast, What's Up Weirdo, and also to his personal webpage if you want to check out John, telling a little more info on him, because he's pretty awesome. So now's the part of the video where I'm supposed to tag people, but I'm weird and I don't like to. So if you thought this was a fun tag and you want to do it, consider yourself tagged. And if you're a fan of tag videos, the next video coming up will be another tag video. So stick around, check it out. And if you had fun hanging out today, hit that subscribe button, come back, see me again, and we'll talk about more bookish things and weird stuff.